Nobody cares how much you know, until they know how much you care. No man is above the law and no man is below it, nor do we ask any man's permission when we ask him to obey it. A thorough knowledge of the Bible is worth more than a college education. Never throughout history has a man who lived a life of ease left a name worth remembering. Old age is like everything else. To make a success of it, you've got to start young. A man who has never gone to school may steal from a freight car, but if he has a university education, he may steal the whole railroad. Great thoughts speak only to the thoughtful mind, but great actions speak to all mankind. When you play, play hard. When you work, don't play at all. Don't hit at all if it is honorably possible to avoid hitting, but never hit soft. The first requisite of a good citizen in this republic of ours is that he shall be able and willing to pull his own weight. No man is worth his salt who is not ready at all times to risk his well-being, to risk his body, to risk his life, in a great cause. A man who is good enough to shed his blood for the country is good enough to be given a square deal afterwards. In any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing, the next best thing is the wrong thing, and the worst thing you can do is nothing. Far and away the best prize that life has to offer is the chance to work hard at work worth doing. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. It is only through labor and painful effort, by grim energy and resolute courage, that we move on to better things. People ask the difference between a leader and a boss. The leader leads, and the boss drives. I took the canal zone and let Congress debate, and while the debate goes on, the canal does also. Get action. Seize the moment. Man was never intended to become an oyster. Vote is like a rifle, its usefulness depends upon the character of the user. The unforgivable crime is soft hitting. Do not hit at all if it can be avoided, but never hit softly. The best executive is one who has sense enough to pick good people to do what he wants done, and self-restraint enough to keep from meddling with them while they do it. When they call the roll in the Senate, the senators do not know whether to answer present or not guilty. Big jobs usually go to the men who prove their ability to outgrow small ones. The most successful politician is he who says what the people are thinking most often in the loudest voice. The only man who never makes a mistake is the man who never does anything. If you could kick the person in the pants responsible for most of your trouble, you wouldn't sit for a month. The most important single ingredient in the formula of success is knowing how to get along with people. Every immigrant who comes here should be required within 5 years to learn English or leave the country. I care not what others think of what I do, but I care very much about what I think of what I do. That is character.